Do you guys want me to repeat what I said before, or because it was like a whole half hour missing from that? My thoughts on New Japan, how I thought in my personal opinion, I felt yeah, so we're gonna start off AEW Dynamite now. You're gonna start off AEW Dynamite. Um, and there was some good, there was some bad about AEW Dynamite. I feel Adam Cole, um, Adam Cole's new group. I really like the Undisputed Kingdom name. I really do. I mean, but then again, it's the Undisputed Kingdom. You know what I mean? He has to put the undisputed at the end of every single thing that he does, and I feel that's a little different right there. But yeah, he had Adam Cole had stellar music as always. I feel every single time he makes a debut, he has a very, very catchy song, and Undisputed Kingdom theme is another stellar song. And big ups to AEW music for that one. I absolutely love that theme for Adam Cole. But great theme. And then this is where AEW kind of falls apart a little bit right now. We go from the Undisputed Era, just saying, well, Undisputed Era, Undisputed Kingdom, saying that MJF's gone, he's never coming back, to believe the speculation um that he has not resigned a new contract, and hopefully that he does come back and he feuds with Adam Cole, and I would like to see it because I think it's smart what they're doing with him right now, and very, very, very good stuff. And so we go from the Undisputed Kingdom to a flop right now, and Mariah May makes her AEW debut, and I feel this was the most disappointing that they did for an AEW debut because you had another AEW debut right on top of it, and I feel this was not the right way to debut a brand new character. I feel they should have just let Mariah May do her thing and later on have Gianna Perrazzo debut against somebody else because you're trying to establish a women's division. I get it. And you're trying to bring in as much women as possible. But this is not the way to do it because yeah, this your fans have not established who Mariah May is, how good she is in the ring. And let me just talk about how good this match was. This match was absolutely amazing. She got so much offense, her opponent. Um, but yeah, a very good match, but disappointing the way it was handled. And just don't get me started with the way how Jay White handled in AEW because Jay White was the most feared man in New Japan. And now you debut him, I think it was at UBS Arena, and now you just stick him in a meaningless tag team with the Ass Boys. And this is something that really pissed me off is that you have someone like Orange Cassidy, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one because this is just my opinion on it. You have someone like Orange Cassidy, okay, who has a title, and then you have a superstar, someone like Jay White, who is being put in. And by the way, Orange Cassidy, I know this is not his fault. This is all booking's fault, but he's doing absolutely nothing with this title right now. and you're putting Jay White in a meaningless tag team match right now. So this is something that's really pissing me. That's something that's really pissing me off right now. But Tony Khan, what are you doing here? It's a Metal Geek. What are you smoking? Stop, please. Jay White should be a champion in 2024. So that's what I want. That's my rant on that one. That's my opinion. I feel he needs to beat Orange Cassidy, if anything. Take a title. A title. Doesn't matter. He could take Christian's title for all I care. He needs a title in 2024. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. Other than that, we had Hangman return. Awesome stuff. Glad he's back. But yeah. And not only that, we got Swerve and we got Daniel Garcia. Two guys that could dance, and I just love the interaction between Nana and Daniel Garcia. Great stuff. The crowd was into it. I've always knew that Prince Nana was great. Um, Even in the Ring of Honor days. I'm finally glad they're starting to do something with Prince Nana now, because I knew how great he was in Ring of Honor, and like I said, I'm glad AEW is starting to finally do something with him. But yeah, that's my little rant right there. But on to New Japan. I feel New Japan now. Stack card as always. Great show. Um, the New Japan Rambo. Um, I mean, not much could say about the New Japan Rambo, but uh, the only memorable moment when Azuka made his return out of retirement, I thought that was great. He's absolutely crazy, man. He had people had to holding him back from biting everybody. Great stuff. Great character. Um, love me some Izuka, but he's great. And now onto the main card. I didn't get to see too much from the main card, but I'm just gonna say a little bit what I did see. Um, TJP putting on that face paint, it's great stuff. Really changing his character a little bit in New Japan. Um, love that stuff, but I like that's the thing about New Japan. What I like is they like have this face paint or the mask or the costumes and everything, the attire. It's all top notch stuff, and that's something I love about New Japan. What I did see, I didn't get to see the whole card. Fell asleep a little bit, but um, I did see a little bit of Hiromu Takahashi versus El Desperado. Um, I'm glad they finally let El Desperado win in the Tokyo Dome. That was great stuff. Um, and yeah, so yeah, El Desperado finally win the Tokyo Dome. Great moment, and one of the best matches of the night. Actually, there was a bunch of great matches at the Tokyo Dome. Uh, you had David Finlay, Will Ospreay, John Moxley doing absolutely amazing. I'm finally glad they gave it to David Finlay. This match really didn't need the um the interference. I get it why they did it. It's Bullet Club. Gato's involved somehow. Um But yeah, this match really didn't need that interference. But yeah, David Finlay won, started a feud with Nick Nemeth, and just started going at it with him. So spitting at him, whatever. I feel that match is going to happen probably on U.S. soil, just because I feel more people in the United States know who Dolph Ziggler is. Not too many people in Japan are familiar with Dolph Ziggler or Nick Nemeth. So I still think that match should happen at one of the U.S., maybe the California shows. That's probably what's going to happen. But yeah, great match. Um, like I said, I'm finally glad they let David Finlay win this one, because I watched New Japan for a while. Grew up, man. He's when I was first started watching New Japan, David Finlay was a young lion. So, but yeah, just to watch that stuff, and for him to finally get the win, and that was absolutely great stuff. And then we go from Danielson Okada. Danielson Okada. Um, all I could say about this match right here, these two are the best in the world. Absolute best. Why this match? I couldn't wait for this match, just simply because. Well, I couldn't wait for this match simply because Okada is where Danielson was in 2004, 2002. That and I couldn't wait for these two just to go at it. I said, I said this like 5, 6 years ago. Imagine we got Brian Danielson versus Okada. That match has now happened, and these two just killed it right there. They put out an absolute clinic, and the match was absolutely amazing. And well, Danielson going for that arm of Okada. The one the one spot I really remember in this match, and this gets me every time Okada does something. Danielson was going for the psycho knee. Okada reversed it into a drop kick. I don't think I have ever seen that before, but I mean, every time Okada hits that drop kick, it's like the RKO. He hits that out of nowhere. He's probably one of the best drop kicks in the business today, Okada. And then you put him in the ring with someone like Danielson. You're going to get an amazing match out of it. And this is probably a match of the year candidate right here. Match of the year candidate. And these two just tore the house down. And I think they said something like this might be Danielson's last year. So he's gonna go out with a bang and just take on everybody he can. I can't wait. Hopefully we get a match with Naito. Hopefully we get a match with Tanahashi. Um, but yeah, if this is Danielson's last match, he's definitely gonna go out with a bang. And I mean, I don't know how wise it is, but I would love to see Danielson and Nigel one more time. Just one more time. These two going at it. But yeah, so now on to the main event, which is Naito versus Sonata. Yeah, these two killed it right here. Um I didn't get to watch too much of this match, but um Naito won with the Destino. Uh Naito trying to do that roll call. he couldn't do it because he always gets interrupted every single year, and this year was no exception because Evil jumped him and Sonata came and hit the save. Now I feel that I didn't think Sonata was going to win this one, just simply because Gato has a three match rule where you don't. So if you defend the belt in the Tokyo Dome, you have to you don't get to win, retain it till your third time, or win it on your third time facing your opponent. And this is kind of like a rule that Gato has that he does, and it's just great because he does a lot of long-term storytelling with this, and it really goes and shows. And yeah, so and not only that, I mean, I didn't really get to see what happened after until later, but apparently Finley and Nick Nemeth got into actually an altercation on the press conference, and I'm telling you, this is going to be. It's not going to be in Japan. It's going to be in U.S. We're going to see Nick Nemeth and we're going to see David Finley, and those guys are going to kill it again. But David Finley, man, he looks like Jay White, and Gato knows how to book these guys. So I can't wait for this. That's going to be great. And that's like Wrestle Kingdom right now. So, but anyway, so what do you guys think of Wrestle Kingdom? Just leave me in the note in the comments below. Um, if anything, please share this feed, like it, comment. It doesn't cost you anything. You're really, really helping me out, and um, that's basically it, man. But uh, for me, next time you're going to be able to see me, I'll be at Wrestling Is Now's Heart Attack. It's at the Queen's Elks Lodge. It's going to be on February 10th. It's gonna be a huge match with Big Body Bess and PJ Savage against Hamlet Hertzu and Steve Pena. And just announced they got the Miracle Ones versus the Backseat Boys. And it's already a stacked card, and we haven't even announced the world title match yet. So stacked card. Can't wait. I'll see you guys at the Elks Lodge. Thanks so much for everyone joining me in the chat today. And I will see you guys in the next one. So take care. Wait, this press conference is still going on.